I signed back up for Vinyl Me Please after quite some time because they were offering this Doors package, which I don't think they've ever offered a package like this as far as I can remember, but also this is the first time in a long time they were putting out something that I thought, oh, this is actually, I'd be really interested in having this. It's something that's been impossible for me to find in good condition for a long time. They've had many interesting releases, but usually I can find them in good condition or I already own them. This, if you're wondering, what am I looking at? This is actually an EP, and I believe it was French, and it only came out in France at the time, of the songs Light My Fire, Crystal Ship, and Take It As It Comes from this. So they decided to recreate that, which is very cool, the artwork and everything. That's something that's impossible to find, period, seems like. But here, this is the main attraction, the original mono mix of the Doors' first album. I'm not going to go into the whole history of mono versus stereo, why it was important and everything, but if you were born after, say, 1970, you pretty much grew up with the stereo versions of everything. But prior to that, mono was king, and I've always wanted the mono mix. I've heard it in bits and pieces, either digitally or online or anything. At one point, I had a very beat-up original vinyl pressing of this, but by 1967, mono was on its way out, so it's tough to find, especially in good condition. So this, I was very excited. I just have the box here. I thought you'd enjoy seeing that because it's a slightly different graphics than I recall my last round on VMP. And let's open this up and see. Of course, this is sort of an Obi, and that's a hype sticker, so those aren't actually stuck on there. The only thing I'm not happy about, right there, that's not post office, clearly. That's under the plastic. The plastic is undisturbed. This was put into the packaging like that, and I'll probably send them a note saying, hey, what gives? Because I don't care for that. Also, I'd ordered a second one there. I'll just show it to you. I believe this is in the Essentials tract, the Doors one, and so this one would be in the hip hop tract. This is the other one that I ordered, and this one's also got a little crushed corner. May sound persnickety, but you know, if I try to sell these some point, it's going to cost me 70% of the value for little things like that. The Nappy Roots, I'm not so sure what I'll do with, if I'll keep or what, but this one I'm certainly going to keep, and I would love for it to remain mint, because that's how I keep things. I like that they use these sleeves with the adhesive. That's very nice. I'm going to slowly ease this out of there. Here's the EP. Pretty cool. I don't know if that's an original design, you know, affectation from France or what, but it's cool looking. I have to think it is. I've never seen that. And it's got a tip-on sleeve. Very nice. I'll just take the disc out of here. And, okay, so no bits and pieces in there. They always include interesting, you know, like these graphics and stuff with stuff from VMP, and we'll look at those in a second. Clear vinyl, I like it. This is clearly an homage to their appearance in the Ed Sullivan Show. You can read all about that. By the way, if you remember how it looked in the film of The Doors from 1991, where he lunges at the camera when he says the word higher, that is not what really happened. You can easily find the Ed Sullivan performance online. He actually closes his eyes almost like he's embarrassed. There's the quote-unquote Obi, and here's the disc itself. And oh my, there's even more issue here. Again, persnickety perhaps, but I would expect a little more carefulness. This is a tip-on jacket. I didn't realize. It's got, you know, this is laminated, but this is glued on here. This is the only difference I can think of, the gold logo from an original, plus some of this copyright text at the bottom, and obviously they've changed the catalog number. This is beautifully done, very heavy. And let's see what's in here. Oh, we've got, come on. Wow, I didn't know about this part. Oh, it's an essay. All right. This is much heavier than an original stock Elektra sleeve. And ready? Oh, look at that. It's even white label like it's a promo. Trying to be very careful because this is very important. So let's have a listen. Before you're wondering, hey, this isn't the usual setup, well, you'll notice there's a few things going on here. I'm in the process of transitioning. We're not listening through this, obviously, but an Altec amp. which will be in a future video. But for now, let's try out this VMP mono doors.
Well, the clock says it's time to close.